Hello friends, welcome to Suresh Aggarwal's Mathematics Shortcuts. Yet another very important competency when it comes to mental mathematics. If you are good in the basic addition and subtraction of numbers and you can actually calculate the addition problems and the subtraction problems very quickly, this is the next tendency you need to develop. That is mental multiplication. So this is chapter number 2 of our book on quantitative aptitude entitled Magic Multiplication Tricks. There are some hacks you may call tips and tricks which will help you in multiplying the numbers very fast in your mind. So in this video, I am going to take up the basic multiplication by 2, 3 and 4. You know, the doubling, the tripling, those things are going to come into play now. And if you are very good in doubling the numbers mentally, then multiplication by single digit numbers is not going to be a problem for you. So let's understand the concept of the trick first. And before that, let me tell you that all these short tricks are a part of our quantitative aptitude short tricks book, which is available through WhatsApp. You can send me a message on WhatsApp 9896369963. This is the WhatsApp number, and I'm sure this is going to help you in developing 10 times faster speed of calculations. So friends, the concept used in the trick. Now, how do you double and triple the numbers, mentally? So suppose you have a number like 64 and I want to double this number. Now, the concept of doubling helps in so many multiplications. See, when you read this number 64 and you say it as 64 in the mind, it is little bit, troublesome. But when you break it down and then say it in the mind, like when you say it like 64, then the doubling becomes so easy. The double of 60 we all know is 120 and the double of 4 is 8. So when you say these two numbers together, 128, you are actually saying 128. And that's what is the competency. And sometimes this will work directly and sometimes indirectly as well. Like suppose you have the number as 87. Now saying 87 is difficult, but saying 87 is easier. And then doubling 160 14, but we can't say 160 14, right? 14 has tens. There is one 10 and one single digit number 4. So here we have 16 tens and here we have 1 tens, and 160 plus 14, we all do that in mind, right? 174, that is the double of 87. Likewise, if we have to triple a number or multiply it by 4, the doubling is basically multiplication by 2. So when you have to multiply numbers by 4, what are we doing? We are actually doing double of double. It's called DOD, double of double. So suppose if I want to do 63 times 4, I should know 63 is 126. So this is when 63 is multiplied by 2, and 126 is 240 12. So 240 12, 252. That means 63 times 4 will give you 252 as the result. Likewise, tripling also works the same way. So let's understand this in a better manner using some examples. 39 2. So 2 means we are actually doubling the number 39. So I say it as 39, which becomes 60, 18, and when you add these two in mind, you get 78 as the product. Likewise, 843 times 2, 843. This is how you say that in your mind, and this becomes 1686. See, when I say that, it is actually a number 1686. So 1686 becomes the product of 843 by 2. Likewise, if I go on and on with tripling, similar thing is applicable here also. How do you say 95? It is 95. Now we all know 9 times 3 is 27, so followed by a 0, and 5 times 3 is 15. So when you add these two, the result you get from these two is 285, which is the triple or 3 times 95. Likewise, complicate the problem. 759. So we are doing tripling, so triple times. So 7 3 times is 21, so 2100. 5 3 times is 15, so 150, and 9 3 times is 27. So adding these numbers are now not going to be difficult, because when you combine these two, 150 plus 27 is 177, and once you combine 2100 with 177, you get 2277 as the product of 759 and 3. Now likewise, we have the examples of multiplication by 4. 853, how do you pronounce that in your mind? 853. So it becomes 1600, 106. 1600 and 100 is 1706. Now we have to double it again, because 4 is 4 is 2 times 2. So we have done 1 times. Now we have to double again. So 3400, and here you have 12, which gives us the answer 3412 as the product of this and this. Likewise, if you have a 4-digit number like 2469 here, if you see the number 2469 has 4 digits, and doubling is all the more difficult. But if you break it down in the similar manner, this number is actually 2469. Now you have to double it twice, right? So 2000 becomes 4000, this becomes 800, this becomes 120, and this becomes 18. Now you can do one more time, because 4 is double of double. So 4000 becomes 8000, this becomes 1600, this becomes 240, and this becomes 36. When you combine these two, you get 276. You combine these two, you get 9600, and when you combine these two, you get 9876 as the product of this big number by 4. Now you can go on and practice these type of questions, and I tell you, your speed of calculations will increase drastically. So friends, if you like this video, do share it with all your friends. Do not forget to subscribe the YouTube channel Suresh Aggarwal's Mathematics Shortcuts. And if you like all these videos, just click the like button and hype the video. This is the option which you get after liking the video. So if you click the hype button, it has more chances of reaching the audiences. So friends, do practice these single digit multiplications first, so that you master the double digit and triple digit multiplications also subsequently. All the best.